Majority of my audience enjoy my subjective face ratings and breakdowns of either YouTubers, models, or just random people from the True Rate Me subreddit. And the last time I did a Reddit face rating video was in August 6th, more than 2 months ago. I promised I will do part 2, but I kinda forgot, and there's two reasons for that. First reason, I'm an idiot. And second reason, I hate this subreddit. It doesn't make any sense to me. Anyways, today's I've picked two interesting faces to rate, and we're also gonna try and give them realistic Looksmaxxing advice to try and improve their looks. If you want to support this channel and get something back in return, you can get your face evaluated by me with personalized Looksmaxxing advice. Link will be down in the description. Without further ado, let's get this video started. So face number uno was submitted 10 minutes ago as of the writing of this script, and he received no ratings yet, so I will be the first to crack a shot at rating his face. So like always, we start from the lower third of the face and we work our way up. And in this case, I don't even need a side profile picture to determine some features and measurements. Even a blind man can figure this out. As you can see, even from the front, his ramus is long. A lynchy ramus adds bulk to the jaw from the side and front. The ramus angle also plays a role, but that can't be determined from the frontal profile only. People underestimate the importance of the ramus length in creating an overall solid jaw. Anyhow, his ramus is solid. His mandible also seems straight and forwardly grown, and the chin, according to the way the bathroom lights reflect of it, you can tell it's also forwardly grown. How much? I don't know. I'm gonna need a side profile picture to determine that, but I would say it's good. For the gonio angle, according to how solid the overall jaw is, I would also estimate that it's great. Probably will be somewhere in between 105 to 118 degrees. Now the thirds of his jaw are great, and the bigonial width measured from gonion to gonion is also top notch. And the chin to philtrum ratio is around 1 to 2 in the desirable range. His jaw is solid. Moving over to the mid-face, it comes as no surprise that it's compact. Measured from the pupils and then divided by the distance to the upper lips, it comes around 1 to 1.04. His facial width to height ratio is also high at around 2.05. This is what kinda gives off that aggressive masculine look to his face. His cheekbones are higher set and horizontally grown, which gives off that slight hollow look to them, which is desirable. His nose width to face width ratio is around 1 to 3.8, and its size, shape, and symmetry are also good. The eyes are the perfect example of the attractive almond eye shape. They are spaced fairly, which means they are around one eye width apart from each other, which is desired. The canthal tilt of the eyes is positive, which is desirable. We get a positive canthal tilt when the lateral canthus is positioned higher than the medial canthus. The amount of upper eyelid exposure he got is minimal, and his lower eyelids are not droopy, which is great. His eyebrows are full and elongated, which is good, and they sit close to the eyes. The only visible major flaw in this man's face is the severe acne and acne scars, which hurts his attractiveness quite a bit. I will discuss this at the end of the rating. The lips and the hair are full, which is good. I would like to check the equal thirds of the face, but the hair is in the way. I'll just give it a shot. The top section, the forehead, and the middle third are perfectly matched, and the lower third is longer, which is desirable on men. The overall facial symmetry, while not close to perfect, is at decent levels. Now, by all means, this man should be in the 8 range, but because his skin is in a terrible state, that's gonna have to drop him in the 7 range. I know some people who either find this too low or too high, but I believe it's justified, because the rest of his features are all solid, and his flaw is major. So this will equalize him at the 7th range, which is still highly attractive. When it comes to his Looksmaxxing, he can clear out the skin through multiple means, either naturally or through over-the-counter products or through treatments like Accutane depending on the severity of the acne. And he can go for that modern messy fringe hairstyle or style his hair up if he likes. When you are this attractive, you have lots of flexibility. And if he did this, he can get to the 8 range or the so-called Chad range. Now for the second face, we can see here another terrible case of body dysmorphia, and submitting to this subreddit with body dysmorphia is the worst thing you can do for your mental health. Anyways, let's read the title. Male 18, hate how I look. Legit feel like people stare at me just to see how ugly I am. Left side of my face is fine, right side of my face looks like it got blown up with a balloon. It's like my cheekbones and jaw just said I'm a head out when I was in the womb. Is there anything I can do about that? Well, let's take a look at the lower third. It looks average at best. The ramus seems to be short, although I can be wrong. It's hard to determine through the frontal shots alone. The gonion seems to be inwardly grown, which gives this roundish look to the jaw. The jaw width and third symmetry are average. The chin to philtrum ratio is around 1 to 2.3, which is great. So in general, the jaw is average. The mid-face ratio is actually perfect around 1 to 1. The facial width to height ratio comes around 1.96, which is also a great ratio, but unlike the first guy, this guy right here does not have that aggressive masculine look. And that's because his face lacks the strong angular jaw, strong eyes, and his hairstyle round his face up even more. The nose width to face width ratio is around 1 to 3.3, which means an average nostril width. The nose size, shape and symmetry are decent, the cheekbones are lower set, it would be more desirable if they were higher set. The eyes are fairly spaced with a neutral canthal tilt, which is desirable. The amounts of upper eyelid exposure is mid to low, but it's asymmetrical, resulting in the right eye looking smaller than the left one. Their color dark green is good, it gives the eyes a boost. The eyebrows, while they seem thick in width, they lack fullness, and their light color well makes them look light, which gives him weak eyebrows. The eyebrows distance from the eyes is average. The skin is fairly clear with a few blemishes and imperfections, but this guy is just 18, so it's normal and it can be improved. It's also pale, which is a flaw in my book. The face looks like it holds higher body fat levels than average. I can also confirm this by looking at the fat that the neck holds, which is also a major flaw, resulting in his soft and roundish look. The lips are full, which is good, and the hair is full, but the hairstyle is terrible, making the face look even rounder. Now all of the things stated before would put him in the average range. And for his Looksmaxxing, since he's 18, will be kinda long term to his mid-20s. First of all, I recommend using small doses of minoxidil. This will make the eyebrows fuller and then dye them a dark brownish color, but not black. He should also trim them up a bit afterwards, but not by much. He should maximize and take care of his skin and go for a tan to make it look lively. Also, he should shave any ingrown hair he have in his face. Being purely clean shaven will benefit him. The hairstyle should be changed. The sides should get shaven and the hair on top will give him flexibility to go for multiple hairstyles. This will make the face look sharper and more squarish. He should get lean to the 12% body fat range. This will make the face look sharp and more defined, and less round. All of this will give him a big boost, and for the jaw it's hard to improve it naturally. But you can practice chewing exercises to strengthen the masseter muscles and to make them bigger. The results depends on the age and genetics, but there's no harm in trying. And finally, there's still room to grow naturally attractive as you get close to the age of 25. But again, this will be linked to your genetics and your personal effort. He should also go for the bad boy, soft boy fashion sense, with a couple of tattoos and he will be great. To this guy, if you are watching this video, don't lose hope, you can still improve, you just need to commit and put in the effort. That's it for today's video, hope you guys enjoyed it, a like and subscribe will be highly appreciated, and like usual, catch you guys in the next one.